And we are live.
I'm Eric.
I'm Christian. We are the Fluffies. And now live from home. Miracle, first time.
Yes.
You do a live in from home from 6 months, 7 months, almost.
It's
Uh,
been a while.
it's been a while. It's the first time I use a laptop since I got home 2 weeks ago. We haven't touched the laptop
Yeah.
at all.
I had
So
to recharge it even.
I had to recharge and reconnect because you know, I know we want a break. We want to take a break.
Yeah, we needed a mental break.
Yeah. So
Hey, Adiv.
it's gonna work. It's not gonna work. See why? Uh, See my point?
Mm.
Why you say?
Hello, so we're back. We had an issue with the laptop.
I guess we're still live.
Yeah.
So funny.
So let's catch up with
Let's
the
make
messages.
sure you're live. Let's go on my phone because I deleted the thing.
Because we actually rebooted the computer and we came back and it says
We're live.
We actually rebooted the computer.
Okay, so we're live, apparently. So let's go back to the, like we mentioned in the beginning, it's been forever. Don't use the computer, so it's Hola.
Hola.
Div.
Sia.
Elmo, saludos, Elmo,
Saludos.
en Ecuador.
¿Cómo estás?
Eduardo sent hearts back. Edgardo. Adiv said, welcome home. Thank you.
Thank you, Adiv.
I hope you are feeling better each and every day. Yeah, it's a daily adaptation, not just to the house, to everything, right?
Yeah.
Simple things as going to the bathroom, going back home to the bedroom. Everything's an extra thing. It's not easy, but we're getting there. Edgardo, good to see you to get home. Thanks,
Yes,
Edgardo. Sylvain, welcome back, guys. Thanks, Sylvain.
Merci beaucoup.
Mikhail, welcome home. Thank you. Mihail. Colorado Springs is sending hearts and something else I can read. So small. Thank you. Dips and greets again. And Edgardo say he sees us. Good. Okay, you catch up.
I just wish we could see everyone.
Uh-oh. Okay, he's still here.
Yeah.
So, like we said, it's been 2 weeks since you got back home, so we haven't turned the laptop since.
Yeah.
So we did today, and then everything went crazy. And we're here. And there's a message saying, streaming.
Maybe that's the reason we had a problem.
Maybe. In trouble streaming. I can't read anymore. This may be an issue with Facebook saying it continues. Try creating a new broadcast or just remove the destination from the broadcast and re-add it.
Well, I think it's working.
I think it's working. Welcome to Finish, just in case you wanted to know.
Tervetulia.
Okay, good. I learned something else.
Yes. I'm finished.
Wow. Things that you had to come live for to know.
Yes.
About Finish. Very good. So it's been challenging. Posted 2 videos on our YouTube channel.
Yes, so go check out the YouTube channel.
One is about updates, what's going on with us, and another
specifically about accessibility.
Yes, he's using wheelchair for now, not permanently. We realize things now that we didn't notice before about accessibility, that simple things like an elevator or anything, everything can be a challenge. So we made a video showing us trying to get into the mall next door. Wasn't easy. It works, but it's...
You have to go backwards.
To the door. It's not very easy. Luckily, this chair is not as big as some others we've seen. Like the wheelchair I was using at the hospital was bigger. And we know people there that have even bigger.
Yeah.
The ones that
the electric ones.
So for me, it was already hard. We imagine who has a bigger one. So it's even the elevator here is not easy, very small.
Yeah, we noticed we have to take off the leg rests to get into the elevator. so that the elevator closes.
It's very close, so we try to do it when there's nobody else in the elevator to be easier. It's interesting to realize those things. Now, if you go out, you think it's going to be okay to walk in, to be okay with the wheelchair. I had to think these details.
Oh yeah.
You can just go out like before. I don't know. Adiv. Sorry for all the difficulties and challenges.
Thanks, Adiv.
Thanks. Well, but it's interesting to know. I think we take things for granted, most of us, and we don't think even about others in case of who needs wheelchair or accessibility. Like somebody had a bigger wheelchair, how come here, for example? Be complicated.
Very complicated.
Is it an old elevator? Ask Edgardo.
Honestly, I have no idea.
They renovated things there last year, 2 years ago.
Yeah.
But it's
a regular size.
It's just the door, it goes very narrow.
I wish it was like the elevator in the rehab.
Yeah, that's a
bigger carriage or car.
Yeah, the hospital, they're making a way to fit a bed inside. You can put a bed there.
Yeah, that's true.
That's more appropriate. But here, it's very close. We go to
rehabilitation or physiotherapy.
Therapy. You to go to the bathroom there. We had to go to the 5th floor.
It's the only one that has a specific accessibility bathroom.
Yes, and then to get there is not easy either because the elevator door, they don't open for so long.
They're on timers.
So it's like 10 seconds. If you open the door, try to get in, boom, it closes. And then you have to run to open again.
Yeah, like if there's a lot of people waiting to get in, I'd be like, okay, push, get in there so I can get in.
Yes, it's so
ridiculous.
Hard. When you get up there, because the washroom for men, for women, and for disabled or accessibility.
Yeah,
but there's only one that's open because the other two you need to have a key from the office.
Yeah.
So there was somebody there.
Yeah, ironically, the first time we used it, there was a person inside who didn't need an accessible room.
But then I understood why, because she had to go to an office to ask for the key to enter that.
Yeah.
So that was only open. But even to get in there, 5th floor, okay, the elevator, but the elevator and
we were there twice doing therapy, and both times Christian ended up losing part of the brakes. There's a little red handle at the end of the brakes, and they fall off
because it's the brakes are a bit outside.
Yeah, it's a little bit outside, so every time it hits the door, when the door closes, because it's only on like a 5-10 second, it's so annoying.
Okay, let's see. Getting slow again. I don't know if it might still be live. It's so funny. Try to remove the logo over your face. Let's see if we're gonna go back there. Even their computers have accessibility problems.
I know, it's not being accessible.
No. What the? When you try in the hostel, it was okay.
Yeah.
Here.
Even upstairs in the rooftop.
Yeah. Was okay. So let's see us, But it was funny, went offline, rebooted. Was it still on?
Yeah, it said live.
Yeah, it's still there. I can see on
the. we can see on. We can see on the phone that it's still working, but on the laptop, it's frozen.
I know, it's so weird.
Okay.
Hope there will be improvements in accessibility soon.
Well, we did. Did you tag the mall?
I did,
Okay, we tagged the mall, but
but who knows?
that's another issue.
But we wanted to also to show people that to think maybe they thought when they did the doors here, they put a sensor to open the door.
Yeah,
Oh, I did my part of accessibility, but actually,
they probably think that there's only one size wheelchair, but the wheelchairs. This we didn't know before we had to buy one. Wheelchairs are custom made.
in our case was.
In our obviously in our case, Christian needed a bigger size chair, so we had to order. But we didn't know that every chair is custom built for specific needs.
So they're different size, different ways.
So they thought probably the mall thought, oh, we're doing our part for accessibility. You don't have to touch the button, you just have to wave and it senses that there's movement, so the door opens.
which is nice.
Which is nice. It's really nice, but the door can be a little bit wider. Also, a lot of places only one door opens and it doesn't fit. So, for example, in our building, to get through the one door is not big enough. So, luckily, there's a little latch, and I have to not turn on, but I have to lift the latch to open the other door. And then I open the other door with a, whatchamacallit, a door, why can't I think of the word? A door stopper that's attached to the door. So I open the door and Christian can wheel through. Okay, so Adiv is asking, do you hope to get an electric wheelchair or scooter at some point?
No.
No.
I hope to be able to walk enough.
Yeah.
This is already expensive.
Yeah, luckily in Ontario, there's something called ADP, which is the Accessibility Device Program. So the government here in Canada pays 75%. We only have to pay 25%. So to get this wheelchair, we had to pay a little bit over $1,000, and the government paid over 3,000 something.
Yes, and I hope my recovery be good enough so I don't need electric or scooter or anything. I'll be able to walk.
If we plan to travel, not every country is accessible friendly.
But not about travel. Talk about being able to walk here, so I don't need a
definitely.
wheelchair at all. That's what I want to do. So it was a temporary thing. In the beginning, didn't want to get a wheelchair at all, but then realized it actually was a good thing we did.
Yeah.
Because,
For example, he wouldn't be able to. We live on the 7th floor, and it takes several minutes to get down. He can't stand for long periods of time.
Yes. So I need the wheelchair to move around and do things. So chair is helpful. But our goal is not having a wheelchair at all.
Yeah. We want to walk normally. And he's doing very well, in fact, at the rehab. We had 2 sessions, and they're not steps, but there's a little box which he steps on and steps down. And
so Dave said, yes, I hope he'll be fully mobile ASAP. Thank you. But we're aware that this takes a while. It's a one day at a time thing. Is every day a little bit improvement. It takes a while. Yeah. It's not easy at all. I know guys into gaining. I'm not a gainer. Gainers, if you don't know, the guys they want to get fat no matter what. And for some, the dream is mobility, be mobiles. Immobiles. And I never wanted that anyways. So living this now, like, wow, it's really hard. I don't wish to anybody had to go through this. Depend on wheelchair, depend on others for everything. So this fantasy people have of being mobile, for me, is so bizarre.
Very.
Because it's...
to each his own, but...
I know. If they want to do it, they're happy with that, go for it. But I think is insane because it's really complicated, especially only because I was in coma for 20 days. I lost the my muscles. That's why I'm doing this, because I have no the muscles in my legs. They got erased.
Yeah.
So I had to re-educate my body to eat, even eating.
Yeah, the only good thing, I guess you could say, he no longer takes insulin.
Yeah, because I lost weight. But the rest, the wheelchair and walker and needing help for everything, is annoying. It's annoying to eat. The flavors of things change it for me at all. Everything. It's so hard to eat
Yeah,
now.
so he doesn't eat as much as he did before. Not that it was a lot in the first place.
But now everything I have to eat, oh, it's not the same flavor. Basic things. So it's hard. It's a hard thing. So I don't wish these things to anybody. So whoever wanna do gaining, they wanna be that, think twice, because when you do, again, I didn't do it. It wasn't my thing. It's not my thing. But who wants to do is like it's expensive too.
Oh yeah,
By the way, I mean that you don't need insulin anymore. Great.
yeah. Even the doctor was like shocked.
Yeah. And I'm being here for 2 weeks. Everything's fine.
Yeah,
There's no saying I need any insulin. It's good news, but I wish I don't know if it's COVID or was because I lost the coma thing got into this. The flavor of things. I wish the flavors were normal at this point. They said health is very important in Portuguese. Yes. Health is very important. Without health, you can do anything. That's why I don't recommend wheelchair or people wanting
no, it's
to do
not.
things in a purpose to reach that. It's a goal. Like, I don't think it's. When I see younger guys saying that to me, well, you're young, you might be able to handle. But if you get once you get older, like you get diabetes and other health issues, and then if you get mobile, oh, it's a headache. And the guy just said, once you go there, the laptop is going kind of accessibility. It's good to push a little bit, but you work on your own pace.
Yeah, definitely. Sometimes I have to tell him to slow down when he's walking to the washroom. There's no rush. There's no race.
No, I just want to get better soon. Sometimes every night I almost a dream about be walking normally. It's like, oh, I'm walking again normally, and then I wake up, oh, damn it, I'm in this situation, and I wish I could just walk
Yeah,
and go to the bathroom, do things like before. We see, if it wasn't for this, we're supposed to be in Hungary right now. We're supposed to be in our second trip this year.
yeah,
Our first was supposed to be Brazil in April. Everything was almost ready
yeah.
to go. Then I had to cancel, and then this one, and wish we were there. So it's sad that you can't be there now.
Yeah, and we had to spend money getting different equipment for the apartment. For example, our couch. Before this all happened in February, Christian was still having trouble getting up because it was a little bit lower. So I went on Amazon and I found these risers, which lift the couch. And I also got some for the table that we're sitting in front of to raise the table. And of course, what happens? I go to Dollarama a few days later, and they have the same kind of risers, but for
Dollar
the
store here in
smaller.
Canada.
Yeah,
And Adib said having the desire to get better is a big part of healing process. Yes, I think so too.
yes, very much so.
That makes a huge difference. But it's hard because the reality is different, more difficult than what you want.
True.
There's no understand now when I from your father in the past, and he kept saying, His mind was fine, but his body wasn't. So that's interesting.
Yeah.
Understand better now because your mind is fine. Even the hospital was there. Was my mind was fine, but the body is not doing fine. So
Yeah,
it's
like it was funny. Sometimes the nurses would ask him questions like, "What's today's date?" And like he was perfectly aware. Even now, sometimes a few times the PSW
personal.
support worker
Yes.
who comes in to help with little things. One of them was asking like, "What's the year?" And like his cognition is fine.
Yeah. But they assume most of the case, I guess they lose their mind. They're not memory is not okay. And
Yeah.
it's which is funny too. It's awkward. It can be awkward.
Oh yeah.
But it's part of this process. That's why I say the last 2 weeks home it's nice, but take your time to rest, take your time for a mind, not
Yeah,
rushing
we're
things,
catching up on sleep.
catching up with sleep and doing things without rush. That's why I'm not rushing to. I know many comments on Facebook, for example, for our posts is very thankful, but I'm not rushing to respond just because I want my mind first, mental health.
Oh yeah.
Then, and you're ready, I do it. Adib said, just imagine how great it will be when you can travel abroad again. It will happen. Yes,
Yes, thank God.
we hope so. It would be nice. Actually, Veronica was using wheelchair in the past.
Yeah, when we
In
traveled,
airports.
because Christian has knee problems or had knee problems before, a lot of times when we would travel, we would reserve a wheelchair, so the wheelchair would pick us up
The
at
gate.
the front gate, or you at the check-in gate, and it would take us all the way to the gate, and even onto the plane.
Which was really good.
Yeah, because if you have that service, you skip all the lines. It's
You go to the border issues so quickly
oh yeah,
because you go as like the crew, the airplane crew, so you don't really wait long. It's really amazing how fast it does. But so I was already using wheelchair in this situation, so not a
yeah.
newbie.
So we saved like 30-minute wait at least.
Even more. It was
Sometimes
amazing.
I remember sometimes we would take it and we'd notice someone who got off the plane right in front of us, and they were connecting to the same flight that we were connecting to, and they would only get there like 45 minutes later.
Yes. It was very helpful service. If you need have mobility issues, you need some request is in airports on the
Yeah.
flights. It's really cool.
Request it before you get to the airport.
Wait, let me fix my.
If you're using a travel agent, ask them to request it. It's definitely a good service.
Yeah, some place a very good service, like in Denmark, Copenhagen, the airport.
They actually wheeled us to the cab.
Yes, they have
They
a.
helped with the baggage, and then we just went and basically got into the cab.
They have an office, like a lounge. They take you there, you wait. They
There's
have water,
coffee, there's
bathroom,
water, there's a bathroom.
so you don't have to be like a regular passenger. And then the right time comes, their staff comes with their special phone.
Yeah.
They have their own tablet, and they pick you up and take you to
And
the
they have a
gate.
motorized. Most of the time, they have a motorized.
And in Denmark was a cute guy. He was very handsome. It was
Oh, yeah.
Luffy. Priority boarding is great. Oh, it's so helpful.
Yeah.
They don't get the Nadiva zone earlier, however.
Oh, diva.
But if you could,
Yeah.
I recommend.
If you want, just say you have poor knees and.
You shouldn't say those things here, eh?
No, I'm not saying like if you're perfectly fine, but if
Eric in his mouth. But in my case, I did because I really needed, because
Yeah.
I couldn't stand for so long. It happened even in Hungary on the airport. Even last time, the doing check-in, there's a long wait in the check-in, and I had to go get out the line, wait, sit down far because I couldn't stand,
True.
and you stay there in line. I had to run back to do the check-in and go back. It was hard.
Yeah.
A year earlier, it was the same situation.
Very true.
Because at that gate they don't let you at the check-in. There's no chair service. Only once you do the check-in, there is a service,
True.
and it was very painful.
So here's our friend Ryan. Hey Ryan.
Hi Ryan,
Long time no see.
and
Diva will be coming to Toronto this fall.
oh,
Do you know when? Because
it's a threat.
October 30th is our Chubs at the Tubs.
And Ryan said, "Love and hugs." So love and hugs
Love
back.
and Hugs back.
But the wheelchair thing is not so helpful either. At the airport here in Toronto, last year for Hungary, they take you to this area. Everybody was waiting
Oh yeah.
for this. They take you in a wheelchair and they put you in this, wait for this golf cart. Everybody waiting in this area. It was so annoying because you saw the people arriving. They're giving priorities for who had the first early flights.
Not who was there longest.
And they was there waiting, and then finally somebody show up to pick us up and take you to the right gate. It was annoying.
Yeah, it was great. And then there are people who don't pay attention that there are these big golf carts or whatever.
Yeah, the funny is when they do a wheelchair when they push, people walk in airports without looking behind. That's why you see accidents. They don't have idea what's going behind them. I can't even, if I want to pick a pot, steal their stuff, I could because they don't really pay attention. Huh? And
but it's true.
They don't even look behind, especially on the phone, busy, but walking. There's a wheelchair coming. There's a cart behind you. Hello.
Yeah. Sometimes I would even go beep beep.
I know it's kind of funny.
Yeah.
So November 22nd, 28th. Wow. Toronto, be careful.
Oh yeah.
So Ryan said,
yes, glad y'all are well. Been busy just stopping in to say hi.
Thanks, Ryan.
Thanks, Ryan. Always great to talk with Ryan.
Yes. Then my birthday. Oh, it's a double. You're going to be the turkey.
A double whammy.
Don't eat the turkey, eat the diva.
Yeah.
So I have this funny situation in the airport with the wheelchair, the carts.
Yeah.
And that day here was people very mad at the service.
Oh yeah, they're yelling at the guy
because they pick you up or not the other. Why not me? Why just the other first?
And then they're like looking at the time. I'm like, okay, well you have an hour and a half before your flight. He has half an hour. I'm like, well then get there earlier.
It'll be 29th for the 32nd year in a row. Aww. You're getting there. You're making it. Yeah, so far this year you didn't travel.
Yeah.
Made so many plans. Let's travel.
I did. I traveled to the hospital.
I know. But like you said, everything now I had to think about. If you go to a restaurant, there'll be a wheelchair.
Yeah.
Accessible. There will be a nice thing. If you need a bathroom, how are you going to do?
Yeah, and a lot of them, they have the bathroom downstairs.
Yeah, here in Toronto, the bad thing, even before wheelchair, because my knees and everything, I had to see where the bathroom is. Usually here's downstairs. And sometimes downstairs can be annoying. The stairs are so steep.
Yeah, sometimes it's really steep.
Or very narrow to go down. It's not very comfortable. And the funny is, if it's warm, it's winter. If it's warm in the room, if you go downstairs, it's fucking cold.
Sometimes. Oh, for such language.
How is the grocery shopping? Do you use a delivery service?
Well, a lot of times we do use a delivery service, Instacart. It's wonderful, but we also have a mall right next door, and in the mall there's a Longo's, which is a grocery store, and so I sometimes go over, get some stuff.
But I haven't gone in the wheelchair yet, so I haven't
Yeah,
tried that yet. But we took a picture, never posted. There's a picture of the mall, the screen
so
compute
yeah,
showing the information of the mall. They say points they have accessibility. They're very some blue dots,
yeah, but not a lot,
but I'm not sure.
not enough.
So you have to go to the grocery store or the wheelchair to see if it's gonna work. Probably not.
No, probably. I think it will.
Yeah, so you have to try. And there's a new grocery store across the street. You want to go there sometime? We're thinking about yesterday, but I have to see first.
Yeah, I have to go first to see if it's
It's
because
gonna
it's not on the first floor. I have to see if there's an elevator to get upstairs.
So I have to see how to get there, if it's gonna be okay. All these details. And Richard Jones, hello, Richard.
For those of you who don't know, Richard Jones is from Bear World Magazine.
Yeah, 10 years.
10 years.
Congratulations.
Yes, congratulations.
And Ryan,
Let's chat again soon when you're free. Hugs and love sent. Getting ready for Universal Studio trip on Thursday with my mic.
that's great.
That's great.
Have fun. Say hi
Yeah.
to the minions and everybody for us. So Edgar.
No.
Edgardo.
I wish I was there to give you both a big hug.
Ah, thanks,
Aw.
Edgardo. So sweet.
Yeah. We love hugs.
Yes. We. Sitting in a wheelchair can be painful after a while.
Yeah.
But that's it. It's a new reality, but everything's okay with us. We're just taking it easy, take our time, and not rushing anything, and enjoy the time together. At least much better being at home.
Oh yeah, being able to sleep in the same bed.
He had to go to hostel every day. Me had to say goodbye every night to him when he was going home.
And it was tough seeing him cry every day.
Yeah, it was tough being alone there. Oh, again, another day, another week. Like I mentioned before, weekends in hospitals are the worst. There's nothing going on. There's fewer staff. Everything is slower than usual.
Yeah.
And nothing happens. So you stay there.
Yeah, there's no rehab happening. There's nothing.
That's why I actually encourage people, if you have time, you can volunteer to go hospital, visit people.
Yeah, there are a lot of people I found that didn't have any visitors. And we saw that with people visiting, people get better quicker.
Yes. Ryan said he kept Eric company while in hospital.
Yes,
Yes,
you did.
thank
Thank
you.
you so much.
Not just that, it's so boring. In the past, you think there was a long weekend. Oh my God, long weekend, hospital, 3 days, 4 days. There is the worst thing. I was so happy when I was getting Monday off. Good, at least something's gonna happen again, and then you can have some hope things gonna happen.
But then it's a 3-day weekend. No,
No.
you have to wait for Tuesday. Happy emotional state certainly helps in healing. Glad you're together again. So are we.
Yes. He got me this teddy bear.
Yeah, so for our 19th wedding anniversary, which was on June 30th, I went online, Build-A-Bear, and I got 2 bears, the exact same one, but one of them on the birth certificate, it's Fluffy E, and the other is Fluffy C. So I left Fluffy C at home, and I took Fluffy E to Christian. So when I wasn't physically there, my mini-me was.
Yeah, but it's interesting when he gave me the bear, I have other friends there or fellow patients, and people love hugging him because he's so cute, so adorable, so nice fur.
Yeah.
So people, everybody, even the staff, love to hug the bear, and could see how important a hug was.
Yeah. So
Even suggest a hostel, why don't you buy some teddy bears like these ones, and then maybe you can give people to hug. Sometimes you take the bear with us to the rooftop to hang out with us, also to give some hugs to people.
yeah, and they loved it.
They love it.
Okay, did you get everything fixed? We talked about Eric, nephew, and all.
Yes, I know. Nephew, no.
He's still not here.
His luggage is ready. He's there waiting.
He's
Time
all
is
packed,
passing.
but the problem now is the passport is sent to the passport office. They have the biometrics.
The consulate.
Man.
Now, basically, Eric, let me explain. It's easier.
Okay.
The consulate has been so slow. They blame the war
In
in Ukraine and Afghanistan refugees. It's so slow. It's taking forever to issue visas. And even here in Canada, if you want to request a new passport, it's taking like 2 months or more for them to issue passport. Actually, need to do a new passport.
Yeah.
So it's slow. So my nephew is there waiting, which is sad because he's ready to come. All the summer, he missed all the stuff he could have experienced here in summer.
Yeah, and we had an emergency letter from Christian's doctor.
It would be very helpful here, especially if he need to do something. He could stay here with me while Eric was out.
Yeah.
It would be very helpful in many ways. And now the problem is September. It's going to start getting colder. I guess at some point he gets the visa, it's going to be hard for him because come here in the winter is totally pain in the ass, boring.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, no, the days are short, it's cold, and there's nothing much to do there. Okay, luckily Toronto is a city that happens every time, but it's not the same because it's not just coming to help us, but also for him to experience his first international.
First time abroad.
For him, it'd be important as a man to be somewhere else, not just his city, his country.
Yeah, he was actually born while Christian was visiting me for the first time 21 years ago.
He was born there in Brazil. So for him, it would be very important. He was so happy to come, so excited to learn and experience. So I hope he still can come. To give the visa that takes so long. Because if they give like November, like it's going to be worth coming November, December. No. I'm not sure about that. So that's, but the rest, the apartment things are coming along. It's just to the bathroom, some issues in the bathroom, the bars for
yeah,
the
we're waiting for the bars to come.
Do you know when?
No, in a week or so. And also
you don't know when?
I don't know. It has to arrive first because they had to order it.
Okay, so. And there's a good therapy for everyone. Yes, a teddy bear. Yes.
Oh yeah.
Humanity ultimate gift. It is. It's amazing how people got touched. Just showing that bear, he came the hugging him and cuddling him. It was so nice.
And also, we had a friend of ours, Joy. She came and she brought her guide dog, or therapy dog, and everyone loved the dog.
Yes. And Ryan said, Eric told me about the nephew situation. I hope he can get to you sooner than later. We hope so too.
Yeah.
It would be nice for him. Especially, let's say we live in a country where weather can be a problem. So it would be nice if you want to experience winter here. But I don't think it's the same. Like we went to Hungary first time together. It was 2012, it was December. It was nice, of course. But the day was shorter, it was cold.
You have to wear all this clothes. You have to pack all winter wear.
And then when I do something by 4:30, it was dark already. and it's less chance to do things.
Yeah.
So same here. So we don't wanna him to enjoy better. So that's hopefully they give soon. Uh, so February not a good time to visit. Usually January, February the worst.
Yeah, it's cold.
It's
There's more
colder.
snow.
Usually here in the winter, January, end of January, February, the coldest days.
Now it depends where exactly in Canada you're going. For example, if you're going to Montreal, expect a lot more snow, much colder than it is here in Toronto.
But consider now in this
The
global
global
warming time, everything's possible. But uh, I remember going to Montreal to spend time with his parents. It was always -20. It was very often -10 at least.
Yeah, if we wanted to see real
More
winter
snow.
at the beginning of our relationship, it was definitely going to
Toronto was not
Montreal.
so bad, but
It's gotten colder.
usually end of January, February tends to be colder.
Yeah.
I think. So that's the problem. But the good news of the winter, every day is a minute more of sunlight until the summer. Now every day you have a minute less. So every day it's gonna get dark a minute earlier. So it's kind of and then the daylight save ends. It's gonna be darker earlier. And I remember Hungary last year. You went to Hungary a year ago in
September,
September,
October.
October. It was nice beginning, and
Yeah,
then
September was great, but then in October, for example, I didn't bring a winter jacket, so I ended up having to buy one.
it's getting colder. And the day before he left, the day after he left, the light save ended in Europe. So it was getting dark 4:30 a.m. p.m. earlier than here actually. So it was hard.
Yeah.
So I want to meet me next time. She's in Florida.
Yeah. Our friend Joy has a place in Florida, so
She let us to go there. Hope we
Yeah.
can do. It would be nice.
yeah, that would be great if all of us can meet.
Dave is a cold weather person.
Well, you're a diva, so
He loves in winter.
you bring the warmth.
Yeah, but luckily he's not like Montreal. Be way colder, way more.
Yeah, a lot more snow.
I think for a nephew could be interesting, different experience.
I don't think he's ever seen real snow before.
No, not at all.
If he has seen snow, it would more like powdered snow.
No, never.
No.
So living minus true.
That's
so
true.
It's not something different. But for someone living in Brazil, it's yes, I'd like to meet you all for sure.
Yes, we've known you for a long time, but not in person. So
that would be nice.
And you did help a lot with Christian. For those of you who didn't follow the updates, when Christian was in a coma, Ryan had a few chats with him. Ryan is a medium, and so he was very helpful.
And WGWCO send hearts
from Colorado.
Yes, you can use emoji here, so now you can see the emojis. That's an improvement.
Yeah.
With StreamYard, but not. If I can send emojis yet. So emojis back.
Yay.
Yeah, well, maybe winter could be. I can talk to him. It would be up to come in the winter experience.
Yeah.
But here it's so nice in the spring, for example. It's so beautiful. Everything, gardens and flowers. It's
true.
The city is more vibrant. Everybody out.
And also fall is very nice because the trees change
the
color.
Trees. But to be to mid of October, then it'll be too late. That's why I had to. People, the consulate, please give him the visa.
Yes,
let him come.
If anyone from the consulate is watching us, please let him come.
You need his help too. He'll be helpful.
Yeah.
To this phase, actually, If he came before I left the hostel, it would be nice too, because Eric could have somebody here. He wouldn't be alone. It was
And
annoying.
also, they wanted to meet him at the hospital.
Yes, people saw his picture there all the time. Have a wall of the pictures there. People keep wondering about him, so I had to take him there now somehow.
Yeah.
Somebody's making dinner. Oh, it's 6.
Is it?
Yeah. So quiet.
I know. And like now would have been a perfect time for him to come because TIFF is on. TIFF is the Toronto International Film Festival. So a lot of famous actors, actresses. Oprah Winfrey was here.
Yesterday she was here among us.
Taylor Swift was here.
Spielberg's coming. I
Yeah.
don't know when.
Since we last talked, so Ryan says this, since we last talked, what I do is picked up a lot. I'm reading a lot for people. I'm in a group doing readings, etc. So busy these days, and Eric messaged me later if I could. Okay, I will.
They should make full emojis too.
I know they should.
You're not. Don't forget. WJ, it's my Monday, so I get to talk to SA all day. Yeah. Yeah. I wish you talk to somebody, consulate in São Paulo.
Yeah,
so give him the visa. So he can
or
come.
Or if you could talk to a TSA agent about getting a flight from Brazil to Toronto.
Well, the flight he can get, but in the visa.
I know.
But his luggage is ready for 2 months now. He's close. He's so frustrated for him. He got a call to do a biometry for the for the visa. Yes. So we thought now I guess they're going to do the visa. So he was so looking forward to it. And so he's ready. Luggage is ready. He's there ready. He's just waiting. The time passes. And nothing. It's really painful. I know how it is. I've been there before. 20 years ago, and it's tough. It sucks. But so I need to rush this week to get my passport because she want to travel. Hope we can be in December. We thought about going to Brazil in December, but I don't think it's going to happen because of the passport issue.
Yeah.
But at least to go to the US, it's been 3 years I go to the US. So funny, it's the first time because of COVID, we didn't go to the US at all because since I moved to Canada in 2002, since 2004,
yeah, 2004, I think.
I've been going to the US every year, at least once a year. But since 2019, not 20, I don't go to the US. We don't go to the US. So 3 years almost.
No, January 2020, we went to
Ottawa.
But didn't we go to Buffalo?
It was December
2019. Okay, December, yeah.
So it's been since then. You see things on TV about the US and places. Oh, it's been so long. He miss going to the US. Can I issue me a diva visa? Wow, you have your DNA here.
Yeah, mazel tov.
You're going to spread your DNA when you come. So, or they're going to put their DNA. Yeah. Toronto, this year will be 21st time. See?
Wow.
There will be. I don't know how many times I've been to the US since I moved to Canada. I've been several times. Sometimes 5 times a year. I used to go to the US.
California.
I did several, but
New York.
I know we have several. DNA, yes.
Arizona, Texas.
No, I did several. But I'm saying the same year we did 3-4 times.
Yeah, sometimes.
But now 0. I haven't been to Toronto since 2019. I have to make up for the last time.
Yes, you do.
Wow, we won't recognize Toronto. Even we don't recognize anymore. When we were in downtown for the hostel, the neighbor or former neighborhood, just going there for a walk was so shocking how many things changed.
Yeah, a lot of things have closed.
Or new buildings, new demolitions. So many bears, so little time, Lo. I know, so busy. I wonder if they close your hotel, Marriott. I think they closed.
I know that they closed the Wendy's that was in the lobby or first floor.
It is supposed to demolish to build a new hotel.
I was really pissed off because I was going to visit Christian and I was going to get lunch from there. So I took the subway all the way down there and I passed the Wendy's and it was closed. But I would been there like the week before.
No.
Love you both, my lifelong friends. I have to go for now. Talk to y'all soon. XO.
Thanks, Ryan.
Thanks,
Big
Ryan.
hugs.
Big hugs. And have fun at Universal.
No, it's open. That's where I'm staying.
Okay, that's good.
So they closed the Wendy's for nothing.
I know, how rude.
I know. They closed the Wendy's. Oh no.
I know, girlfriend.
But if you go around there, it looks so different. There's so many buildings there that didn't exist before. Everything looks different.
There's also the new IKEA.
Yes.
And it's a block away from your hotel.
I know.
Of course, they got rid of the Bed Bath & Beyond, but...
It's IKEA. Where's Diva gonna eat?
You can go to IKEA for meatballs.
Yes. They have food there? I don't know.
I
That
don't
one?
know.
Can get DoorDash, they deliver to you.
True. DoorDash is great.
They eat there with you. So it's never a loss.
Oh, yeah.
Speaking of eating, you should go offline to eat. It's getting late. I know, because I'm used to eat early now. The hostel schedule.
Well, that was 5 o'clock. That was early.
No. I can't put together anything except a nice wardrobe.
Well, you can get the nice wardrobe at IKEA.
Yeah. Diva Dash.
Well, yeah.
Can be very handy. Even the hostel you ordered DoorDash a few times was a savior. I didn't want to eat that
Actually,
food.
there's a good place you could order something. The burger place.
Yeah, burger. Happy Burger.
Happy Burger.
It's on Young Street.
A little bit above Bloor.
I'm sure they deliver.
They would deliver
hotel.
to you, and
It's not far.
you have to try the banana shake or whatever.
There's a pudding.
Banana pudding, yeah. It was really, really good.
Yes. Nice. Thanks for the info all over Happy Burger. You're going to be happy.
Yeah.
Yes.
Even the wrapping is a smile.
Yes. Everybody's happy. Even in your pocket.
Everyone's happy at Happy Burger.
You bring extra metformin for my trip you need. For sure, especially being 3 years, so we're going to need to compensate
catch up.
all the things you're going to get there.
Oh, yeah.
So we're going offline. I think I'm tired of sitting here in this wheelchair. Wheelchair can be nice, but it can be painful. So we're going to be doing more lives from now on.
Yeah, definitely.
So if you're watching this later, you're not live right now. It was live.
Yeah, so don't be surprised.
So people post comments after. It's so funny. They talk to us even not here.
Yeah.
Thanks for a great evening. You too.
You too, Diva.
Enjoy. So thanks to everyone who stopped by. Edgardo and Richard, everybody else, and Ryan.
Yeah.
And check our channel. It's there.
And don't forget to check our latest video about accessibility videos. Yes, there's 2.
And stay fluffy.
Stay fluffy. Very, very important.
Yeah.